Hello homeowners, I'm Garrick. In this video I'll give you a few tips if your Samsung dryer is not heating up and if you should spend more to get it fixed or not. Let's go. I run my appliance repair business here in Calgary. Last week we have done just under 130 jobs, and the most popular animal we meet a few times a week is the Samsung dryer. The most common issue is that it's not heating up, so obviously it's not the dryer anymore. Before you call appliance repair company, here is what you can do to figure out what can be wrong with your dryer. This approach would work for any make and model, not only for Samsung. And as I promised, at the end of the video we will see if it's worth fixing that or not. Check the filter in your dryer. Check the ventilation pipe. If all of that is good, more likely you have issues with the two things. First one, thermostat. The second one, heating element. High temperature limit thermostat, very common part to break. When the dryer is overheating, these guys protect your house from fire. It's cut the circuit and won't pass the signal to the heating element anymore. The reason why this high temperature limit thermostat could be broken is probably because of the poor ventilation and the heat stays inside of the dryer.
The thermostat, you have the high limit and then you have the heating element.
Usually the reason why the thermostat burned out is you have a problems with your duct line. So you've better check your duct line regularly, I would say every 2, maximum 3 years, just to be sure that it's nice and clean and freely pass the hot air outside of your place. Heating element, the most common part to break. Usually there are two main reasons why your heating element is burned out. The first one and the main one, probably your duct line is clogged, so you better clean it regularly. The second one, over time, if you used it often, it might be just damaged naturally. So that's how we actually checked up if the heating element or the high temperature limit thermostat are good. Simply we use the meter and put them on the continuity test. When the line is not broken, it's gonna beep, signalizing that that's good. So in this particular case, we have a broken heating element and we have a good high temperature limit thermostat. No signal. You can have a look that the circuit is broken right in this spot.
So in this situation, we had a break in the coil. So this break is typically caused by either just wear over time, or what happens is that the coils are too close together and they generate an additional amount of heat, so they break down a lot sooner than they should.
Very easy test. What do you need to do? You just need to put the 2 poles in here to the connectors. You can hear that it's beeping, so that means it's good. Now the main question for the homeowners, should I fix this dryer or buy a new one? Here is what I think. I would say if the repair costs you less than half of the cost of the new dryer, that makes sense to fix it. If more, don't waste your money, just get a new dryer. It doesn't really matter how old is your dryer. The most important thing, what kind of a conditions it has. Because I've seen lots of dryers over 20 years old, just the issue with the heat. And by replacing the heating element, they probably is gonna last pretty much the same 10, 20 years. But at the same time, if you use your dryer on the daily basis, overloaded, not cleaning up the filter and the duct line, probably it's already in the bad shape and it doesn't really make sense spending money fixing that.
And start. Test for heat at the back, and you can both smell it and feel it. Means we're good to go.
If you have some questions related to your Samsung dryer, drop them in the comments and I will do my best to answer all of them. That's it. Smash the like to this video and see you soon.